Hello and welcome back to the second part of this special episode. This is as far as we got previously, and I have to tell you I have no plan in place. I've only tried to connect to see what's the best way to connect the roads up, and that was it. So it's gonna be mainly start playing it and see what you get, and if you're happy with that, that's gonna be the end result. So I think we should get started, and first thing I'm gonna sort this road up in here, and we'll see what kind of ideas we get on the way. That's how I do it most of the times. There's nothing in place, I just build as you go, so ideas will come along the way. Right, let's see what kind of road. I think I'm using this kind of road, and then I'll need to delete that. Let's see if it's gonna work now. Yes, it will. Right. We need to take this track away. And then that's about it for today. I'm only joking. Let's see. I don't want any catenaries. It's not exactly the same. This is gonna be hard for me. It's not the same curvature, but it's close enough. No, we don't want you to join. We'll try to level the terrain off first and see what we get. Right. And then we can put one more. Maybe we'll try for another one. Yes, we can do that as well. And then just connect all of those bits up. Something like that. And then we'll take the flattening tool or the smoothing tool and try and get rid of those small pieces of land that are coming through the tracks. That's close enough, and then we'll try try and get this truck in here. And I think one should be enough, and if we need more we'll add it later. I might have to lower the terrain a bit in the front here, but we'll see about that. So I think the tunnels are gonna stay where they are, and the road is gonna connect on the other side as it is. Same on this side. I'm gonna start placing the wall in here, so we can get the frontal of the fortress, and see what we get. Right, so what do I want? I want this one, and then yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Obviously there's not gonna be any buildings on this side of the road where this truck is. There'll be a couple of buildings if they decide to build on this side. I need to make sure that road is coming out through one of those, so it'll be a good idea to just extend that road, maybe. Right, so while I'm looking, maybe I can lower that side just a touch. And maybe that one as well. Right, let's try it and see. I need to bring up the contour lines. As you can probably tell by now, I do work a lot with the contour lines. Some of the towns that I've done in the aerial views, the idea started from the contour lines. So I kind of took the same shape as the ground, in most of the cases anyway. I'm even thinking to push the tunnel entrances a bit further back, but we'll see. Or even just leaving it as a cliff like this. Yeah, that might be a better idea. If I can manage to get a cliff like that kind of texture around here, that'll be brilliant. Yeah, I think this tunnel can be pushed further back, but for now I'll leave it where it is. And maybe I should yeah, well, if there's not enough distance between the track above and the land below, so for example here it's enough distance, so we'll create a cliff, and in here I'll just create like just a normal grass texture. If I lower that terrain down a bit, it will do the same as in here. I'm trying to think if that's gonna be enough. So I want this one, and I think for the fortress I'm gonna go with is it this? Yeah, I think this is the texture that I'm looking for, I think. Let's see, what else do we got? Got this one, which is not looking too bad. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that either. Yeah, sort of. No. No. And no. Right, so I think the texture I'm gonna go with is either this one or this one. And this one looks a bit more like stones. So I think this might be the right one. No. Yeah, that's the one there. And I like the roof on this one better than the other one. I guess we'll see. Right, let's bring this road up. Right. No. I'm gonna start going down from somewhere there. So we're coming out pretty much on the same elevation as this one, so yeah, take that. I suggest when you're using a tight curve, using smaller pieces of this kind of decoration, because if you put bigger pieces, it's not gonna look as good. I don't think there is that texture in here. Could use that, or even black. Oh no, there is. Yep, we'll go for this. Let's see. Oh, the only problem with this one is, yeah. Right, I'll try it with this first. Yep, I'll go with this one. And needs to go higher. Let's see. Extend this. If we can't, we do. Right. Let's see if we can lower it. Something like that. And yeah, they should have been longer sections, and for that we'll go to B. Trying to find the right angle in here is quite difficult. I kinda like it to be I don't know. There's not enough light in there, so it doesn't really look as good. I'm gonna place one of each and see which one looks better. They are all kind of a dark color apart from this one. Then we get concrete, which is black. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think let's try and place no, we can't. I'm not gonna be able to move the towers on the track, are we? Or can change the texture of this to this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with what I've placed so far and this texture here. Yeah, I like the roof better. Right, so which one was it? Number 2? Yeah. Wait. And we're gonna do the same kind of thing in here. Lower it, lower the terrain. Can't really see. Yep, there we go. It snaps to the track below, and try and extend this one. And then that's it. Yeah, it would be a lot better if this would have been on the other side, because I think that's where the light is coming from. Yeah, so the shadows will be in the back, but that's not really that important. Right, let's see what I'm gonna do in here. So switch it to this one, and they're not quite exactly the same. So long shot. I don't think that's the one. Might be this one here. Yep. That seems to fit quite perfect in there. But I'm gonna go the same as that one. I need to change it back. What about if we get a bigger one? Is this gonna be too big? Yep. Long. It's not. It doesn't snap quite right. One more. No, one more. No, one more. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Nine. Right. There's a small section there, and it just doesn't want to cooperate at all. It just doesn't want to do it. Let's try 7. 8. 9. 10. I think 10 just jumped, because if you look at 9, sometimes that helps to play the replace the track. Not in this case though. We're gonna have to play around with this. I want to lift it up a bit. There we go. That seems about right. Then okay. And now it's time to place the towers, I think. And I've decided to go with those instead of those. Which ones? I mean, I can place one in there and one in there. How's that gonna look? Or which ones? You can see it. Let's have a look at this. Not quite sure which one to go with. I think I'm gonna stick with those. Right, so can I place a house in the middle? Yeah, maybe if I delete the track. thing is, the wall is gonna have to go. Is it on the edge? Right, so I'll need to change this to so the wall is going to go on the middle of the track, I think. So E. That's about where it should be, I think. Yeah, all of that will have to go down, but I think it's fine at the moment. The thing is, if I want to place this wall, I'll have to delete the tracks, because as you can see it snaps on the other way across the track. Unable to align terrain. I think it's too close to the tunnel entrance in there. So it will need to be on the second track. So I'll place that one in there, and then this one in here. Right. Yeah, that's quite boring for some of you. This is just to show you how much work does decorating a town will take. So I want this kind of wall, this so I can take a rough measurement and know where to place the other wall. That looks actually not too bad. It looks like this has been built on a rock, on the mountain, kind of. Don't you think? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Right, next side. Sorry about the camera movement. Sometimes I need to get really close so I can see what I'm doing. And the last one. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do in here. But I'm sure I'm gonna figure something out. And this is page up, page down, isn't it? I can't really see a lot. It's a bit pointless in here, isn't it? I mean, it's gonna be a cliff for traitors. Just gonna jump off the cliff. No, I think it's a bit pointless unless I place the actual house. This one. Okay, make it longer. How weird is that gonna look? Quite weird. Or even turn it around so the balcony isn't that way, maybe? We'll see. Let's try and place the wall, and we'll see after that. So I'm gonna need to be careful in here. because I don't want to delete any of those. Make sure this is flat so we don't get any surprises. Just to be extra sure, I'm gonna smooth this out like that. Right, and I think I'm gonna need to turn around and get the wall and then set the right height, and usually this is something like that, but I would like it to be, let's see, is that going all the way down into the, yeah, so more or less that height, right? So which one do you want? You want that one? Or that one? Or this one? What's the difference? Oh, this one has... no. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And there comes the hard bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave it at 4 maybe. Right. That's not quite aligned. It's quite hard to see. It's very hard to see. So 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all measurement. One, 2, 3, and 4. One, 2, 3, 4. That's not. I'm gonna have to delete this one. Right, let's see. So was it 1, 2, 3 and 4? Yeah, that's the one. But from some reason seems to be try again now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe only 3. Not quite right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, don't snap to that. Come on. We're nearly there with one side. That should do on this side. And I could add some towers. They'll need to be higher, longer, and let's see, texture. Yep. So every second junction, second I don't think there's any point putting it there because the terrain is gonna. Right. That's one side done, and we're already at 49 minutes. I'm gonna try and do the other side as well. Right. No, I want that. Yeah. In fact, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's sorry, a truck in there. So I want the smoothing tool just to make sure everything's nice and straight. Right, okay. this side might be shorter, I think. Maybe. Or maybe longer. We'll see. Right, on wall, I want this texture, and I want to delete this track. Okay, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and put those back as they were, and let's see. Yeah, they look the same elevation, which is good. And then we'll turn them around, and it's quite hard to see. Right, so we'll go with that. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, and maybe the fourth one. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 4. I need to flatten the terrain a bit more in here, and this is how I do it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, towers. And this was high, long, and thick. And the texture was this one. And I need to add the tracks in here. Something wrong in here. Yeah. I'm gonna need to there was a small the towers weren't actually where I wanted them to be, so this is there. One, two, three, four, and they'll need to go a bit closer. I'll try it now just so I don't place them all and then having to delete them again. Yep, that's more like it, but I think I'll have to delete them because they're too high. I forgot to change the elevation on them. Wall texture, no, and then 0, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and then we go something like so. This is an episode that we've not really achieved much apart from this wall here, and it's not even going to be completed by the end of the episode. Right, place the towers and place the towers and call it a day. Right, so this is gonna end up I need to be careful when I delete this track. Oh, that's exactly what I was telling you about. That's the one, and then we want it like that, and there. Right, that's exactly what I was telling you about. When you delete the track, it just moves. Right, so this is gonna come something like that. Obviously a lot better. I'm just trying to show you more or less what's going to be like. And if I delete this track as well, try and aim for the track, and then lower the terrain in here. No. There we go. So place down there, and then delete the track. And then add this track in here, right, and lower the terrain. Right, like so. Then do the same on the other side, and that'll be it for today. Yeah, more or less. I'll get better in time. Until then, we got a start, and it's starting to look like a fortress, I think. Maybe the texture is not ideal, but you know, as well as again, like, share and subscribe. Drop your comments below if you have any ideas that you want to share, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with the next one. Bye bye.